Gold and Blue Dude here with you again. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I make videos every single day, sometimes multiple videos, depending on how active the day is or what kind of mood I'm in. So, if you don't like this video, maybe you'll like one of my other videos. So, today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to go through and see how many, I'm going to do a point system on myself and see what all has come to pass. So, we're finding out conference by conference what each conference is deciding to do, and it looks like everybody's starting to stick with a conference-only schedule, except for the ACC as of right now, and we're still waiting on the Big 12. So, back in June, July, I said the NCAA needs to have a backup plan in case, this doesn't go away or doesn't die down like they think it's going to die down. So there's a point. And what has happened is we're getting an inconsistent scheduling from each conference because they didn't come together and create one simple plan. There's 2 points. And then the ACC the other day announced that they're going to bring in Notre Dame so that Notre Dame can have a season, and that would make Notre Dame eligible for the ACC championship. That's 3 points. So now that we're waiting on the Big 12, I'm going to go ahead and say that the Big 12 is going to go all conference and either try to bring another team in, maybe BYU, to get 10 games, or leave that last game open or 2 games open to get to 10 games because the Big 12 needs to get to 10 games. So that needs to happen. Another question is, a lot of Notre Dame fans are saying that if bringing Notre Dame, and it's super easy. They get to the ACC championship, blow over the ACC championship, get to the playoffs, get to a national championship super easy, that Notre Dame might seriously think about joining the ACC, because one of the main reasons that Notre Dame hasn't joined a conference is they say that a conference championship is actually a hindrance to get to the national championship. Well, first of all, you pretty much have to go undefeated, maybe one loss, to get into the playoffs if you're Notre Dame. And that's only happened a few times. It's not like it's an every other, year thing like, let's see here. Oh, Clemson? Yeah, Clemson pretty much, they get to the playoffs every year and pretty much win the national championship every other year. So I would say joining the ACC would actually be a advantage for Notre Dame. But we'll see how this year goes. Maybe it's not as easy as Notre Dame thinks, and maybe it'll open their eyes and they'll actually not want to join the ACC because it'll be a little bit more difficult. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it could. But either way, this might be a pivotal year for Notre Dame to decide if they are going to be in a conference or not. So let's see how that goes. I think if, like the Notre Dame fans say, it's really, really easy. They get to the championship, blow through the championship, get to the playoffs, get to a national championship, maybe win it. They might think about it. But if it proves to be more difficult than anticipated, they probably won't. So that's going to be a big thing to keep an eye out. And today I find out the Big Ten is announcing they still might not do a season. It's going to be announced in the next few days, probably this coming week, whether they're going to actually do it or not, or push the season. They have protocols in, which, like I said before, another point, they should have had protocols, a plan, guidelines, reserved quarantines just in case. Well, not just in case. There are going to be positives. We see it in MLB, NBA. Everybody, people are going to test positive. You have to have a plan in place. So we will see how that goes. And I still think the college football season will happen. Might get delayed. Protocols might be a little more heavy. We might have more quarantine players than anticipated, but we'll see how it goes. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. That's all I got for you. I'll see you on my next show.